Hey everyone, what up? Matt Kaiser here. Now it's been a while since we heard anything about Visions of Mana, ever since I did my full-on breakdown of it a month ago, and also we're currently in the summertime, which is meant to be the release window of this game. And also, I also had some questions about when this game is going to get a release date, and this game is hopefully coming to Switch too. Both thankfully, with a reliable source, we may have all the answers here, as well as when we could potentially expect this game to have more information and more news coming very soon. But before we begin, if you like what you've seen here, then by all means, like the video, click the subscribe button if you're new, and hit that bell notification icon if you want more content and updates about this game up to its very release. Not only that, but I'm also currently playing Persona 5 Royal, as you can see from this tweet here, and hopefully before this year ends, I'll be able to deliver my long-awaited 750 subscriber special, which is of course a big full-on review on what many consider to be one of the best modern JRPGs ever, which is of course Persona 5 Royal, so please do look forward to that when you can. And with that said, let's get back to the video. Now this source information comes from a reliable leaker known as Midori. Now for those of you who may not know her, she's been a very credible leaker regarding for Sega and Atlus, leaking a bunch of information for Sega and Atlus titles for their future projects. And consistently, she has a very good track record when it comes to correct information. And recently, she has been also doing some things for Nintendo and recently Square Enix. And yesterday we had a tweet from her talking about Visions of Mana, so I'll direct you to this tweet here. She says, "New information for Visions of Mana will be revealed soon. Please look forward to an update on the release date and more information on this title soon." So it does very seem, at least from my perspective, that we'll definitely see Visions of Mana very soon. Potentially this week, since it's Summer Game Fest month. Now, I know some people were already expecting this game to be re-revealed at the State of Play, though sadly that never happened, and heck, Square Enix never even showed up at that State of Play at all. And I know some people are expecting maybe it will be on the Summer Game Fest, though sadly it's already been revealed that Summer Game Fest already has its partners revealed for round 1, and Square Enix isn't to be shown. Heck, even basically they confirmed that Kingdom Hearts 4 will be revealed there. So that leaves potentially one last option, and that will be the Xbox Showcase. Given the fact that Visions of Mana is not only coming to PS4 and PS5 and Steam, but also Xbox, and the matter is that the last Xbox Direct at I think the Developer Direct back when I think was February if I'm not mistaken, we did get at least a couple more information about Visions of Mana, so it does seem that potentially, given the fact that Square Enix are going full multi-platform with their upcoming titles in the future, it does make sense for this game to potentially be revealed at an Xbox Showcase, and this could potentially be where we get our new information as well as a release date. Now I have some predictions of what we could potentially see from this new update. One of which will be the remaining new PINE members. As we know, we already saw characters say, the main character, Val, Hina, Karina, and Molly. But if you look at the box art, there are 2 new other PINE members we haven't yet seen. Like this blue purple lavender girl with the big tail, as well as this little guy covered in leaves or whatnot. So potentially those 2 could be our last remaining PINE members, and we could see what they actually look like, how they play and function, and what their classes are going to be, as well as showing new classes and new information, as well as also a release date and potentially a demo. Now if I had my prediction of when we could see this game releasing, I would possibly think sometime around maybe either August to September is my guess, because tomorrow is not tomorrow, next month is going to be Final Fantasy XIV Dawn Trail, which I know people are very excited for that, and August and September is a good spot for a game like this, as there's not from what I can tell, too many big releases. I think that'll be ideally a good spot for this game's release. And speaking about the Switch 2, which I know many have been asking me about, well, we also got a comment about this. And it says, "Is it coming to the Switch 2?" And Midori responds, "This is correct information." So yeah, there you have it. That's basically, that comes from Midori herself. The magical plant has spoken. This game is definitely coming to the Switch 2, and obviously that makes sense because I know that the Mana games mostly come from Nintendo hardware, and recently the Switch itself has been a massive global success, especially even on Japan itself. I think it even outsold the Nintendo 3DS, DS's lifetime sales. It's actually on, I believe it's also hot on the heels for the PlayStation 2's lifetime sales to become the best selling system of all time. So I do think, especially given the fact that, well, they're obviously skipping the Switch one because mainly this game seems to be, having a bigger budget and being more of, having more, just being more beautiful than, say, the Trials of Mana remake with lots of detail and high effort into it. That obviously, if they put it on the Switch, it's going to dumb things down and compromise some things. So saving it for a much more powerful Switch 2, which from the rumors said to be on the specs of, say, a PS4 Pro or even Xbox Series S, does seem like the right call, and hopefully that will, obviously boost its sales. That will help make Visions of Mana sell pretty well. Like, obviously, in the fact that, well, this game is also coming to the PS4, that should help sell somewhat decently. Now we also got to another thing about the development update and why it potentially might be taking a while than expected. And it says here that, "Oh yeah, this was slated for the summer." And Midori responds saying, "It is a title that might release a little later in summer. Development process was a little difficult because of multi-platform release." And honestly, I really get that. I understand that trying to make a game, especially for multiple different systems, is not an easy task, so there might be some compromises here and there to make sure that everything's optimized on all systems. I do remember from the press releases, from like the early previews of this game, that the build for it wasn't fully optimized, though hopefully the final build of this game is going to be completely optimized and run very super well for essentially a beautiful looking game as this. And that goes back to my topic really, is this game going to be releasing around, like, say, July, August, or September? Given that she said that it might release a little later in the summer, I could potentially see it once again either in August or September, with maybe a demo if this game is coming around September, a demo in August, which would be a good way to get people excited for it and not have to wait too long for its release. Or maybe if you want to go with August, it could be having a demo in July and then a release date in August. So those are my possible predictions of what we could see Visions of Mana and what the release date could potentially be. So hopefully we'll see more Visions of Mana news coming around the Xbox Showcase. I'm definitely looking forward to this game. As you know, I've been currently playing the old Mana games, but I'm currently playing the original Secret of Mana. And hopefully I also get that review done soon. I just need to beat the game as soon as possible, as well as also play games like the Trials of Mana game, and also Dawn of Mana and the Trials of Mana remake. But that said, that's it going to be for me. Are you guys looking forward to the release date of Visions of Mana, and what can we expect from this new trailer? Let me know down in the comments below. With that said, see you guys in the next video. Mad Kaiser, out.